Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? And how's your Sunday going? Oh, sure. I know you guys are having a swell time. And welcome to another segment, or should I say, sweet and juicy episode of Sharing Life Moment with Patricia. And the moment I would love to share today. But first, before I start sharing the moment, you know what I want to tell you guys? Honestly, I miss you guys. That's what I want to say. And I know that I hope you guys missed me too. Yeah, it's been a while. In fact, thank you for everyone who is commenting on my previous video. That those videos were done like a year ago, but how time flies. I never knew. Oh my goodness. Honestly, that's how it works when you put so much passion and all that to what you really love to do. Time flies and then you never know. However, what really kept me aback is because, I was waiting on something, a lot of things, and then me and laptop, I don't understand. It's either it's broken or something happened or whatever. Honestly, this one that I'm using today, is God. That's the only thing I can tell you guys. But um before we go into that, first, like I said, I miss you guys and I know you guys miss me too. Anyway, let's start. The moment I'm about to share today, it's a women really empowering women. Are they really rooting for the other woman? Okay, let me explain why. I was talking to someone today. Today's I don't work today. I don't work on Saturdays too, though. But then, you know, I just that's when I really catch up and all that to those who really want to talk to me and all that, or who I, been meaning to call and everything. So and then someone called me and we got talking about somebody. And then I'm like, oh wow, I really love what she's doing. I mean, she's touching lives. I mean, she's doing this. And then the next thing that came out, the person is, oh please. She's just making a fool of herself on the internet. Oh, leave that. That's I'm like, whoa. Apparently somebody must have said that about me. Not that I care. Because honestly, to make it to get there in life, if you start caring about the other person, then you're just gonna give yourself headache. So to live a better life, to live for now, it's don't just bother about the other person. Just live your life and be happy. And then, live for yourself, live for now and not the other person. So and I'm like, wow, if this person can say this about this person, in the meantime, you guys can see I had this small office for you people so we can meet here and there's not going to be any problem. I won't start giving excuses or anything. Okay, let me continue my gist with you guys. Katafu like me. Sorry about that. Okay, so um, then she now said that. I'm like, whoa, and you truly are this person's friend? And then whenever this person, you want to be the first person to praise this person, to say, oh, in fact, you find your comment that then you're saying that she's making a fool, for crying out loud. I'm part of those people who says, oh, when people say, oh, social media help and all that. So the fact that you're putting it out there and it's a blessing to people, that's social media blessing you because you're putting out a message out there for people to know, to see what you're made up of. That is beyond you wearing clothes. It's beyond you, coming out and looking all fabulously dressed and all that. If you find anybody, oh, dancing, doing all this on the internet, that is how she relates with people. Is doing something great in her life. It's funny how people just reason and then assume that, for somebody to be doing this, they're jobless, they don't have what they do, they don't. No, you don't do that to people. That's why I asked the question, are women still rooting for each other? Rooting for each other does not mean that, oh, that person has to be up there. Oh, that person has to have 500,000 followers for you to know that they're mega star and all that. Or they have to have 1.5 million followers for you to know that what they dish out touches your life, or what they're doing out there does not touch you. When I find people dancing and doing all this on the internet, do you know what I tell myself? I just said, this is true happiness. This person is happy. God, I want this kind of happiness. If this person can be dancing like this, it makes me feel like, not like they don't have their issues or anything, but hey, they're trying to tell you that no issue can weigh them down and you should tap into their happiness. And if you're smart enough as a woman, I'm sorry, I'm not saying you're not smart, I'm not saying you're dumb or anything, but I'm trying to say that if you are really, really a happy soul, you would tap into their happiness. That's what I do. When I watch people doing all that, I'm like, oh wow, I love this person's spirit. I love your energy and all that. I really want to tap into it. You understand? You find your fellow mate selling something on the internet, you cannot even tell them keep it up, continue, God bless you. You cannot even say wow, I see what you're doing, because why? You're afraid, oh, let them don't think I like their picture, let them don't. So if you do that, so what? So what? Women, let's just, I mean, let's just pull off this superiority. Oh yeah, I'm here. Oh, the person is, so what? Do you know what it takes God to bless somebody or turn somebody's life around? If you read your Bible, you will know that it takes this moment, and then the next, and that person you're seeing sitting on your couch today is somewhere out there, is a known name already. That's why I encourage people to read books. Read a lot of books. Read about, read books. Encourage yourself. You understand? Because it helps us as a woman. It just opens our eyes, enlightens us to a lot of things. You understand? It makes our heart. We'll now start having, we're broad-minded to stuff and all that. You won't start, holding on to things and say, if I do this, this person is going to assume I'm doing this. If I do this, this person. Oh no, life is not like that. Don't wait for that person to have 1 million followers to now reckon with that person. Reckon with that person's beautiful beginning. Knowing that that person, I'm also talking about myself. You understand? I'm also rooting for every beautiful beginner out there. You understand? A lot of people ask me that question. Oh, Pat, why are you not buying followers for House of Magdalene? No, it's not important. If you know your content that you want to deliver is full, you're going to do it with so much confidence. You don't care the crowd you want to reach out to. You're okay with the ones that are willing to listen. That's life. Even though you want more, you really want to touch lives, you really want to turn life around. Because y'all know I keep telling you guys what House of Magdalene is all about. You understand? We're particular about the single moms, the single parents, the widows, the widow. We just want to touch lives, young girls growing up and all that. Especially me. It's just my passion. I don't want to leave them behind. The same God who showed up for me, I really wanted to show up for every woman out there struggling. Even men. Because there's some single men too that have kids that are struggling, that it's not so easy on them. You understand? Because there's no woman to give them, direction and all that. So it's about reaching out. It's about touching lives. It's about, putting people together and letting them know that they too can succeed. Things too can fall in place in their lives. That, no hope is lost in this life. So honestly, I'm reaching out to y'all women, you understand? Especially, because it's about us. We just really need to root for each other. That is what the world is turning into right now. We just really need to love each other sincerely from our hearts. Let's stop saying, yes, we're doing it. Oh, yeah, we're doing it. Oh, women empowering women. Are you truly empowering women? Are you? How many times have you encouraged that your little sister who has a beautiful beginner, who is a beautiful beginner, I'm sorry, that is a tailor, that really wants to be that stylist out there? How many times have you taken your clothes there without you telling yourself, oh no, if it's not a name this and I cannot take it there? How many times? And she's very good. How many times have you said, that girl, she's such a good makeup artist? Oh no, if it's not so that I need to let people know. How many times? How many times is your sister doing something and you tell her that, wow, keep it up, this thing you're doing, wow, it's really going to take you places. So please and please and please, I know I've touched this a topic before when I first started. I bet you is one of my first topics that I actually talk about. But I just needed to nibble into it a little bit. You understand, so that we can just talk to ourselves in our own silent moments, and knowing that this thing I'm really talking about makes sense. And then honestly, I can't wait to, I'm back. Honestly, I'm back for real. God's willing and God's grace. You understand? Many more topics, many more juicy. Like I said, what I talk about is whatever happens that moment. I just speak on it and say, you know what? Let me talk about this. It's really important. Honestly, I love you guys so much. I miss you guys so much. And I'm glad to be back in the game with you guys again. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at House of Magdalene. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at House of Magdalene. And on Facebook as usual. And on Instagram, House of Magdalene, for motivation, inspiration, and so much more. Honestly, I'm back with a bang by His grace. You understand? I work, but this is my passion. And honestly, I really need you guys' support. With your support, I'll continue this. And then hoping to reach out to as many people that as I can, letting them know that there is hope out there for them. There was for me, and today this is where I am, because I never gave up. And I hope you guys don't give up. Honestly, to leave a good legacy today, be a blessing to somebody. I mean, when you have the opportunity to be a blessing to someone, please do that. Don't fail to do that. Cheers to the good life. You can see. Cheers. House of Magdalene is back with a bang. God bless you guys so much. Can't wait to see you guys again next time. Bye.